All right, hi guys. We are styling today with my glasses. I just came in from outside and they're transitionals. So we're looking spoofy. But hi, buddy. But I have a package here. Whoops. Hopefully I didn't share my location with you. Because we know you want to come find me, right? Wow, it's so weird seeing me with like my sunglasses or like glasses with sunglasses, you know what I mean? I can't find my cutter either because I never put it back where it's supposed to go. Ever. Anyways. I have been so excited. This was like one of my first bigger purchases that I made on just like 2 plants. So I am scared. It's also colder. I didn't ask for a heat pack because when I purchased it, it was like 70s. So that's on me though, if I didn't purchase a heat pack, obviously. I know that. But let me like, not that anybody's gonna actually come after me, but why would you? You know, I'm not that interesting. But just in case there is that oddball out there that's like, it'll find you. It will take you and it'll eat your soul. Make a deal with the demons. I have like giant band-aids. Hopefully you didn't see that. I had shots in my back today because I have like the worst back on the planet. And so I have to get steroid shots and epidurals like all the time. Well, I shouldn't say all the time. Once a year, an epidural, but steroid shots, I'm in there all the time. I just got a couple in my shoulder recently. Okay, getting shots in your traps. That shit is not easy. That is such a strong muscle. Like, I'm just falling apart though. But anyways, I purchased this, very excited. Don't mind how I look today. I couldn't put makeup on because I can't even see because I'm blind. My eye, I can't put eyeliner on. I come back from the barn, I might have a mild allergy. But my eye like swells up so bad that it hurts. So I'm too scared to put like anything on my eyes. So we're just going to be all natural beauties today, which is as we should be, right? Even though I just went to Ulta Beauty today and spent like $50 on absolute nonsense. I don't find it nonsense, but most people probably find it to be nonsense. Not for me. I wonder how much space I still have. But anyways, so I purchased these last week. It might have been on the weekend. I'm not sure. But my mom always gets from her, you guys have heard of her, I'm sure, Christina's Garden. My mom has ordered from her so many times. So she like screamed at me the one day. She's like, there's a sale. She's throwing her plants out. Like, go and bid on it. Just go get it. You need it because you need to get your parents' plants. And I was like, okay, take a chill. I'll go look. And so here we are. Overspending money. Actually, this wasn't, in my opinion, overspending at all. This was this was a pretty good deal. I was very, grateful at the end of it that I was able to get these for the prices that I did. Well, that's such a cute way to pack it. I do that with my insulation. Cutting it. Anyways. ADH brain. Duncan, ADH brain. ADHD brain. I'm talking too much. I'm very hyped up. Okay, so I'm so scared that it's sad. Can my glasses like detransition, please? Hello? Like darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. Whatever. You don't need to see my eyes. Okay, so we get a little bit of a moist tissue, or maybe that's to catch water coming out, not necessarily to keep it moist. Duncan! It's perfect. It's perfect. Hang on, I gotta turn his collar around because it has my like phone number on it. He's not amused with my shenanigans. Duncan, it's perfect. He says, I don't care. You took way too long to feed me. in the morning. I shall not be your pet anymore. It's a Yucatan princess. It's so pretty. Oh my god. Hello, welcome. Welcome. I have a baby growing in my cabinet, but it was just taking too long, so I invite you into my family here. Let me get this off. I'm like shaking it. I feel like I'm my mom right now. Shaking it everywhere. Speaking of which, I think there's another unboxing video that is before this. Okay, these figures are literally useless for this type of fabric. Easy. Look. Oh my days. Obsessed? Yes. Look at her. And look at these. I got it mainly for this white that was presenting here. But look how beautiful. She's stunning. She's 3 leaves. There's another one coming here. So I'm not gonna repot her. I'm gonna literally put her in my cabinet. She's still wet. So I'm gonna put her in my cabinet, make sure she doesn't have pests. I might actually put it in my Acker bar, keep it away from everything else, just in case. You never know. I doubt it. My mom has never said that she's gotten pests from this shop specifically, so other shops, yes. But we just deal with pests when they come. We're not overly like fussy about it. Like we won't go to the seller and be like, we might, if it's like really bad, we'll say, hey, just so you know, a heads up so you can check your own collection. We'll deal with it on our end, but maybe go peek at yours so that you don't have, you know, because I get it. Like pests happen. It sucks getting them, of course. Nobody wants that, but sometimes as sellers, we miss that. Pests can be very small, and when you're dealing with a high quantity of plants and you're shipping out, you know, 80 plants in one day, let's say, you're not going to sit every, you know, with every plant and really microscopically peek at every single leaf. So, and sometimes there's just eggs and you can't see them and then they hatch later. So I don't give sellers a hard time unless it arrives with like webs and actively showing pests. That will annoy me because then you know, like you can see that, right? Or if it's yellowing and you can see visual damage and you just know that they had to have known. Okay, so this I'm very excited for. I really wanted one for myself. Mine, I have one, it's just taking so long to throw a second leaf, and I kind of wanted a parent plant. I was interested in getting my own parent plant. My groceries, I forgot I have groceries in the back. I need to hurry up. Taz, you need to hurry up. But anyways, this one was really pretty, and at first, she had said that this wasn't available. I think because my mom had told her to save it for me, and then when I messaged her, I don't think she knew it was me that she had saved it for. So in the end, she's like, "This is available." I was like, "Wait, that's available? I want it. Give it to me." So I got the one I wanted in the end, is what I'm saying. Hey, that's not nice. No, we don't say nasty things to our friends. My cat's growling. Oh my god, look at the pink though. Oh my, it's a Nobilis. Hang on. That didn't do much, did it? Look at that. Hang on, let me angle it right. I'm shaking so much. Sorry, I haven't eaten yet. I don't know if you can see the pink, but look at that. You can see it very clearly on the back. Anyways, stunning. I saw it and I was like, I have to have it. I don't believe this is TC. It might be. I don't recommend ever purchasing TC if you want a parent plant for your collection to just, you know, be a collector's plant for you that you've been looking forward to and wanting really bad. I would suggest not getting TC. But if you're a seller and you want to resell plants and corms, TC's fine because all the corms that come from it are going to be variegated. I mean, there's obviously that variability or that chance that the probability that it might not be, but for the most part, they're going to be beautiful corms. So we invest a lot of the time in TC. If it was for my own collection, no, you won't see me getting anything TC unless it's like an intention for my shop to eventually like grow the corms. But I don't know if this is TC. I believe it might be. I forget what she had said. But the way it went from this to this, I want to say no. There's a new leaf here. I don't know if that's going to make it from traveling, but I will update you guys if it does. It's just overall a very pretty plant. So I want to repot this so bad to see if there's corms or anything in here. I don't believe she goes through the plants and corm checks anything. I want to say she definitely doesn't. I think what I'll do is let it sit in my cabinet for the rest of the day. That pink is really pinking. It almost looks colored on. Look at this. I don't know if the camera will even show it clearly. Look at that. If you can see it clearly. Here's it too. If I hide my face, then it goes. It's not gonna do it, is it? Stunning. So that was from Christina's garden. There wasn't a card or anything to show you her logo or a name, but I did it through her Facebook story. If you look her up on Facebook, you can just click her story and sometimes she'll throw them on there. You can also find her on Etsy. I'm sure you could probably find her on Instagram too, but Facebook is where my mom claims most of her plants, and that's where I got these. So I just went on her story like you would do for my Instagram lives that I used to do. You know, it's the same situation. You write claim and then you work out the payment, and then she sends it. It's as easy as that. So, buddy, you're getting too fat for that. But anyways, thank you for watching. Hopefully this was fun. I'm ending it, but I'm also going to be swapping to the other video of my Anthurium. So I'm not actually going to, because I opened my Anthurium like a week or 2 weeks ago. But so I'm not going to actually have my closer right now, but I appreciate you guys being here and watching this. I'm going to open up some really pretty personal Anthuriums next. Not for my shop, they're just ones I wanted, and to also test out the seller in Indonesia. I'm very excited about it. So I was very excited. I am very excited. I'm going to do Alocasia with him next, see how it goes, and we'll go from there. But thank you. I'm going to go put my groceries away. Nah, to code. But we're going to unbox this package that I just received. Now, this came all the way from Indonesia. It did get sent to someone in the US that then shipped it off to me. Forget where they live. Anyways, so it's a new seller. Not new in general, but new to me. I don't know if they are new, they might be, but I get apprehensive about trying new sellers that are overseas, right? It always scares me. So, But this is our box. I don't know what that is. But anyways, I'm excited. I really want these three plants that are in here. The seller was amazing though. I did not want to order. I didn't want to risk paying and sending money when my mom just got scammed, right? And she's so sweet that it's disgusting that anybody does that. So I was in a bad, I wasn't very, trusting to begin with, right? I was already had a bad opinion of it. I can't talk today. My brain's a little fuzzy, so I apologize for that. But anyways, then he said to me, all right, let me just send them to you. Let me send you your 3 plants. Then you'll owe me, you know, once they get there, that you can see that, you know, I did send what you asked for, etc. Which, no, we don't expect exporters to do that. Okay, it was very kind of him. That's not how it should go. You should pay right away if they're a reliable source, correct? Definitely not an expectation you should have for all exporters. So, just throwing that out there. It's very cold here, so I'm worried about that. I don't think there's a heat pack. No, I don't know if the person that lives in the U.S. had, you know, those kinds of things on hand. You know, that's more, if you are a big seller and you just have those kinds of things on hand, then that's easier, but whatever. So it was very nice of the importer-exporter to do that. Like I said, it was in Indonesia, so I have had experience shipping out of Indonesia. I do have a contact that I usually use, but this was such a nice offer that I was like, okay, I'll give it a try, and then I'll come back and I'll order some, hoping to order some Alocasia from them. So next, so let's open it up. That was my long-winded, this is their logo. Jett plant, if you want to go look him up. Or her, I'm assuming it was a man by the name, but I could be very wrong. Very sweet. I like that. That's a cute little touch. So, let's see. They are cold, which worries me quite a bit. All right, our first one we're going to open is an Anthurium red spider. I wanted this one the most. I am very scared that it's not well, but we've had this before where I've had them come from DHL and they were like not great, and then they ended up being perfect anyways. Like, it felt cold, they were sad, like they were in the box for such a long time. I'm like, oh, they're for sure gonna be dead. Hang on, let me just tell my mom that she's calling me. Okay, so she's talking about plants. I just ordered 2 plants from somebody last night, and I spent more than I think I've really ever spent on Alocasia before, because I want to grow my collection as well, like my mom. And so I got a couple parent plants, and they're going to ship out. I'll pair this. They'll be opened up before or after, depending on how it goes. So I usually do I don't know. We'll see. But I'm very excited about it. It's from, well, I'll tell you when they arrive, when I unbox it. But, ooh. Okay, so they're wrapped nice. They've got tissue. Don't be alarmed. This is just how they do it. My other guy does this as well with the tissue. It's very interesting, but it seems to work. I mean, they seem to be okay when they arrive. So, I mean, I'm not complaining about that. Ooh, okay. So you can see there's some, they're a little flimsy. He definitely needs to be potted up into some more moss to just kind of recover. But let me I don't want to actually play with this leaf at all. I'm going to leave it alone. But I don't know if you can see this. Let me move this back just a little bit. Look at that. So it's going to have this beautiful, I don't know if it's showing up. So he needs to be put in some moss to kind of recover. But his leaves are still green. They're still green. They're thick. They're not super flimsy. I have a feeling he will melt. I can see kind of the damage that's going to happen here. A little bit with this. It is a newer one, so you can feel that it's newer, but I don't know if you can see the colors there. I've wanted one of these for such a long time, so I'm trying to stay not overly optimistic, just so I'm not sad when it comes to like unwrapping them and seeing what we actually have inside here, you know? Should we open it up and just see? So you can see the stems are definitely weak. Definitely from that shipping. I do need to get him kitted up really fast, and then he should be okay. He should be okay. Maybe I'll even put him in pond right away, depending on the roots. But usually I like to add in moss around them and then repop them later on. So we've got some red here. Do we have red roots? What's going on here? I'm trying to be extra careful. So obviously it's going to be in moss. I do it on here. I have my new couch, so I don't want to get it all messy now. Ooh, okay, that root looks nice. That root looks okay. A little dry, but they should be okay. Okay, they should be okay. Look, these are nice and healthy. You probably can't see from back there. Let me see if I can get this like this. I might set him in some water for a little bit, actually. I bet he would like that a lot. And then give it some super thrive. Just really let it. So here. So they did have some root damage down here. You can see by the way there's just a string here. That typically means that it rotted at one point and somebody went and cleaned it off, like by doing this and cleaning it off. So, but so far he's good, and we'll see how he, you know, survives here in the next couple days, or how he acclimates, how it goes for him. So let's carry on, because we know I'm slow. We have a Fort Sherman with a Portillier. Anthurium again. It's been a while since I've opened up Anthurium on here, huh? It's been a bit. They're already in so much, they're already gone through so much that the last thing I want to do is leave them out too long or cut them by mistake. That would be so bad. So let's do, and I'm so hungry. And we're going to go see Mickey 17 tonight. My sister and I and my husband. Ooh, this one's a little bit better. A little bit stronger, it seems. That will probably die, and I'll do an update at some point so you can see if my, if I'm correct. But I'm pretty sure this is not going to survive. I don't know, actually. I have a feeling he's going to shrivel up, but we'll see. This is very strong, so I could be very wrong. Ow! Oh, my back. That hurt really bad. Hang on. That hurt so bad. Ugh. Sneezing when you have a sore back is not fun. That really hurts. All right, but let's open up this next one, and then I'll take the roots out so that you guys don't have to watch that. So that was a Fort Sherman crossed with a Portillier, and the parent plants are so beautiful. Oops, did I just rip a leaf? Did I do it? Oopsie. No, I don't think so. Oh, I didn't read this one out, did I? This one is an Ace of Spades crossed with a red spider. Two beautiful Anthurium. I am dying to see when this is mature what those leaves are going to look like. And you can already see that sinus there, like the red dot or the red spider trait. And look at this red. It's probably got a really pretty emergent red. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, the color. You can kind of see it from the back. See how it's like, it's more red than the other green leaves. It's still hardening off, I think, yeah. So yeah, those are the 3 that I got out of here. Beautiful, beautiful. I do think we're gonna have some suffering with this. Is a little softer. This one I think will do the best. I think this will die. I have a feeling. We'll see. We'll see. I could be incorrect. I could be incorrect. I have unboxed hundreds of Anthuriums, and you can like tell which ones are going to be divas and which ones are going to be good for you. It's a struggle. It is a struggle. I might leave them in water for like the entire day and just let them sit. And then just see how they do in a nutrient solution. Maybe that might help, like some vitamins and stuff. But I'm gonna do that, and then this video will continue to when my next plants arrive. They're gonna ship on Monday. I'm very excited. All right, thanks for watching.